All right, guys, I know we're not driving down the county road like I normally start all my videos, but my dad texted me today. He was checking out the trail cam pictures we have, and the big broke 8 showed up today. We hadn't seen him in like a month and a half, so I don't know what's going on with him. He's out chasing does. The rut's about to start down there in Cotulla. But it got me excited. We're going to head down and try and shoot him this weekend. It got me thinking, I was like, I need to do a YouTube video of some sheds that I found and just get more content on my channel. So I have a lot of sheds I'm going to show you today, actually one deadhead, and some cool stories behind some of the deer out here where I live. But first off, when I used to hunt in Kinney County with one of my buddies and his father-in-law, I actually got to fly in a helicopter and do a deer survey. And when we're in the helicopter, you could see it looks totally different from the air than it does down on the ground. And I could spot some sheds and a bunch of sheds, and one deadhead in particular that caught my attention. And so I marked it in my brain, and I went down and I found him. So here's one of the sheds that I found while in the helicopter. It's pretty cool. Cool character. I don't know how long it had been there. And this was about 8 or 10 years ago when I used to hunt on this place. I only got to hunt on there for 1 year, but it was a pretty cool shed. Deer probably scores in the low 140s if I had the other side, but pretty cool. But here's one of my prized possessions here that I found in the helicopter. This guy, I spotted him in some thick brush and I marked it, and I wasn't able to get to it that day because it had rained so much we couldn't even get into the ranch. We had to take off in the helicopter from the county road. But I marked it and I showed up the next weekend and went, and I actually walked right to it, my first attempt to it, which was pretty cool. But yeah, I think this is a high 130s, maybe low 140s with all the character on it, but he's got triple base right here, or triple brow tines, double brow tine on this side. Very cool buck. One of my most prized possessions that I found while in the helicopter. Pretty cool. This right here is a Axis set from a friend's ranch. They had actually found one side a year before I found the second side, and I can't remember if I found the left or the right. But the cool thing is, look how big these caudal tines are. That's 12 or 13 inches. And the cool thing about this one side is we were looking for sheds this year, and I found it, and it was about 4 feet up in a yucca plant. I don't know if y'all are familiar with a yucca plant, but I guess he was rubbing his head and it got stuck and it was hanging 4 feet in the air, which was pretty cool. But yeah, he's a pretty good Axis buck. Now this horn right here, me and one of my buddies found this when I was in high school in a neighborhood here in San Antonio, and double forks on the G2 and G3. I think this deer probably scores in the mid 140s if I had the other side. But this was when I was in high school, my senior year, and I graduated high school in 01. So this was 20 years ago that I found this. And I keep it here at the house displayed. Pretty cool. And on that same shed hunt, I also found this guy too in a local neighborhood here in San Antonio. And it's pretty cool. Yeah, those two on the same trip. And I also found a really good 8-point match set that I use as rattling horns that are pretty heavy. And I found this guy here in San Antonio. And the cool thing is, look at that bladed G2. That's cool. Now I have pictures of this buck. This shed is from 3 years ago, and I have pictures of this buck from this year in hard horn, and his back tines almost cross and touch each other. And I'm gonna post a picture here at the end of the video, along with some of y'all, if y'all are new to my channel, I named the different deer at the ranch. And so we have the Broke 8, that one we're gonna try and shoot this year. And I'm gonna post some pictures at the end of this video for the Broke 8, and also this cool buck right here. Yeah, this doesn't score much, but the character on this buck is awesome. And his picture, or him this year in hardhorn, is amazing. One of my coolest, or one of my favorite deer in the area. All right. So yeah, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe if you like my content, and hopefully we have a big buck down coming up this week, and this weekend, and I'll show a video for you guys.